Hello, good evening. From this afternoon through to tea time and past tea time as well. It's the first time I've done this right. I've been learning how to play a recorder. But I can say this right. I know there's all different types of recorders. You can have soprano, right, and that's the one I know for the time being, because I'm playing a recorder, but I don't know which ones I'm learning right now. But so far, right, as it's my first time, I managed to play, right, I think it's called Le de Clé de Lune, right, I think it's French, and another one, right, it's called Amazing Grace. I'm still practicing, right, so I'm not quite yet to make a video, but, so hopefully back tomorrow or next day, but I'll keep you informed anyway. So that's all I've been doing, and also, and my days, like day to day, and what I do today is that I haven't done really much today, right, to be honest, right, because it's been quite cold in where I live, right, in Morecambe, and my autism, right, it's been quite very difficult, as you know, for someone who has, you see, I have support, you see, right, nothing wrong with support, right, so at the moment, right, due to like anxiety and stress and depression, I try. I won't go into details, right, about my health and that, right, because it's a bit personal, to be honest. But I'll say this, right, when the person, right, is supporting someone, they are meant to be helping that person support the person, right. I'm not, this is about me, to be honest, right, because it's it's who I am and what I do, in my spare time. So what things I like to do in music and that, right? I like to do music, like I play ukulele. I have done since last year around April. I had a bit of break, right? I'd sort out my garden and that, right, because it was a bit of a mess. As you may have saw from the photos or the videos which I sent onto my YouTube channel, what it was like before. And with all this cold and that, right, and the damp we have, it's horrible and that, right, when you have, so far, right, around this February time, it is still quite cold in the north, so I can say is, I'm trying to get back and do some more woodwork like I did last year, as you know. That I made a bench and that log store which I made. So I've started making a wardrobe last year, but unfortunately that I didn't quite manage to finish it off. So at the moment, right, I'm in the process now of trying to put it all together, but it's a work in progress at the moment, right, because I have to prime it first. You can choose whatever, but I'm using, we call it brilliant white. Just to warn you, right, if you are, right, using a primer, right, anyone who hasn't used a primer, always make sure that your clothes are protected, because I had a few times when I caught on the paint, but on the moment, right, it's getting there, but very slowly. And so you put a primer on first, and then you put whatever colour you want, like blue, green, whatever. But everyone's different, right? So at the moment, right, I'm doing a wardrobe that's in progress of being put together now. And I don't know when it's going to put together, right, but I will take pictures of it anyway. I put it onto my TikTok account as well, and my YouTube and my Instagram. I've got an Instagram as well. It's called Mark Spafford 423. I think it's called that, yeah. Which you'll see a lot of other things which I've done also, but on YouTube as well and TikTok. My TikTok account is called Mark Spafford I can't remember the top of my mind one try, but I'll answer you. So everything you want to see, it's all on there anyway. So at the moment, I'll say, so that's all I can say for the time being. But I'll keep you posted anyway to let you know what's going on. So I'll say good night. And if you want to know about what I do, how I cope with my autism, I'm happy to answer any questions, because I know that we have, all different people from walks of life who have, autism, and I'd be interested to know, what helps them with the autism. Like for me, right, I like to do music. I like to sometimes draw, sketch. I like to bake, right, but it's been a while since I last baked. That's my bake, right. I made some biscuits. Very soon, right, I'm going to be making some more bread. Because in the end, right, I'm from Yorkshire originally, Bradford. And I lived in Morecambe for, I won't say all my life, but most of my life, really. From around between 5 and 7 years old. So, so I like to do my baking as well, anyway, and other things like like me music, me like me baking. Sometimes when I've got time, I like to sketch. That's about it, I think. But if there's anything else I can think of, I'll let you all know. Okay. So, I said, so here's my tell me I'd like to know what do you do with your what keeps you what you enjoy doing, and that, to keep you, because anyway. So anyway, I'll say good night, and I'll see you all tomorrow, but I'll let you know what's happening. Okay. Bye.